شكرا يا ربا شكرا يا ربا
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه وذريته تسليما كثيرا أما بعد. Within a couple of weeks, we're going through all the time, or every day, almost news showing us what's going on. Pro-Palestinian protests and encampments have popped up at a dozen of universities across the US this month. And not only that, in the entire world. All the students, most of the students in many prestige colleges, universities, they came out. Much of the nation spotlights is focused on Columbia University, which is in New York, where students protested and encampments have been ongoing for nearly 2 weeks. On Tuesday night, 109 people were arrested at Columbia after pro-Palestinian protests occupied the school's Hamilton Hall. Now, some professors are banding together to support student protesters as well as to condemn the university's response and on-campus policy activities. So, you see what's going on. Most of them, non-Muslim, they're coming out and say, stop, oppressors, stop pressing, those countries, specifically Gaza, Palestine, killing, bombing kids, women, sisters, brothers. Don't do it. Just scream, slogans they do demonstrating. Of course, if there's some mistake, they try to do something which is wrong. We're not, confirming that. But at the same time, they're using their free speech, which United States of America gave us. So we free to say our speeches, for our thoughts, right? So when they use this kind of thing, now all the stuffs, all the theory is changed up, upside down, as if they are against the Dawood, they are Dawood alayhi salam, David, against the Goliath, Jalut. Muslims, according to them as a Goliath right now, in Gaza, they're Davids. Na'udhu billahi min dhalik. They're bringing some quotes from Torah. And we have a quote from Quran when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَقَتَلَ دَاوُودُ جَالُوتَ وَآتَاهُ اللَّهُ الْمُلْكَ وَالْحِكْمَةِ وَعَلَّمَهُ مِمَّا يَشَاءُ. And David killed Goliath. And Allah gave him the kingdom and wisdom and taught him whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala liked. So according to them, Muslims, Goliath. But unfortunately, if you see last 75 years, almost 80 years, poor Muslim boy standing weak without any weapon, maybe one stone against a tank. This picture since 70 years already, everywhere. What they have just stone against the tank all the time. If you see, you don't have to be knowledgeable, you don't have to be scholar in order to see who is Dawood and who is Jalut. You don't have to have a PhD. You don't have to be Muslim for that. You just be sane human being. Sane human being. When you see this, almost 40,000 people died under the bomb. 40,000 plus almost 100 injured. So many of them about to die. And still they saying, we are David. You guys are Jalut. You don't have to be smart for that. But unfortunately, media, day and night, brainwashing you. I spoke with some youngsters. They have idea that they think Israel has right to defend themselves. Defending is not bombing, genociding, killing more than 40,000 people. It's not defending. This is not the way. Yes, there is a war. Yes, both sides have some mistakes, but not this way. You have to stop your genocide. You have oppression. You have to stop. That's why youngsters, students came. They said, stop. I said, no way. No way. All kind of conspiracy theory they're going on. Oh, not students, agitators, this come, that come, there's a fitna going on. Maybe, yes, Allahu A'lam, maybe inside, maybe, could be. But at the end of the day, what they're asking for? They say, stop genocide, stop killing. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, be steadfast, follow the religion of Allah, Allah will give you victory. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, in tansurullahi yansurkum, wa yuthabbit aqdamakum. O you who believe, iman, in tansurullah, if you help Allah's religion, Allah will help you. Allah will give you victory. And Allah will make your qadam steadfast, foot steadfast. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَسَوْفَ يُؤْتِ اللَّهُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ أَجْرًا عَظِيمًا. And so Allah will give the faithful a great reward. Whatever you stand up for the oppressor, saying, calling, telling, according to the rules and regulations. By the way, we never ever call someone or anyone, or through my speech, doing something which is illegal. Never. We have right to use our free speech through microphone, to holding the bands, or you have right to say, don't oppress. Because they said, you have right in this country, yes. So we using that freedom of speech or freedom of religion in order to stop this oppression. The students of Columbia University, Harvard University, all the entire world right now, they stood up, they said, come on, finish already. You have so many billions, which is in the one Harvard University have so many billions of dollars directly supporting to genocide. Columbia University, they directly supporting. They said, why? With our money, why? They're ready to quit this, like universities even, They're ready. How come Muslims, how come presidents, kings, sleeping? How come? What kind of Islam is this? What kind of Iman is this? At least we have to say, we have to just learn from those people, students. As much as we can. I'm not saying do crazy stuffs. As much as we can, according to realm of rules and regulations. You're not supposed to go out, kill, do something harm. No. According to rules and regulations, we still have to do it. At least make dua. Ask yourself, I have to ask myself, did I make dua every time, every salah, every gathering for those brothers and sisters who is suffering? At least. Or we're busy with our dunya. We're so happy with our livelihood. I don't care about them. Let them die. So what? I'm not Arab. I'm Uzbek, I'm Tajik, I'm American. I don't care about. If you think this way, you have to check your iman. What kind of Muslim are you? Al-mu'min, like mu'min is like a bunyan, like a building, like jasad, your body. You cannot, if your finger is, cut, entire your body will be in pain. So we should ask ourselves, and we have to try ourselves best as much as we can. We cannot stand like this. You cannot just sleep, go have fun, and we'll let them do it, students will do it, this will do it, Erdogan will do it. What am I doing? Ask your question. What am I doing? Am I doing something which is helpful? At least dua. If it's not even dua, then you have a problem in your iman. You have a big problem in your iman. At least if you don't do this thing. So check yourself. Be careful. I would like to finish with one poetry, which is Sa'di Shirazi, which is one of the famous poet and from Persian. Which is UN hanged to the wall in big letters. Actually, it's in Persian. It says the meaning, the rough meaning of it. Bani Adam a'za'i yakdigaran is from the Hadith, by the way. So the son of Adam, they are like limbs in to each other's. Limbs. Some of them hands, some of them head, like this. Kidar afarinish ziyak gawharan. If you see, they're like a pearl. If you see the human being like a pearl, Allah's creation. Chu uzve badard avarad ruzgar, digar uzvha ra namanad qarar. In case if some of the part of your body part has pain, the rest of the body part will not be rested. Will be busy. To ki az mihnati digaran bi ghami, if you don't worry about those people who are suffering, you don't care about them, نشاید کنامت مانند آدمی. So you don't deserve to carry the name of Adam. Bani Adam, you don't deserve. You're not deserving that. UN, in the UN, the building, the huge, you know that the sign like of this poetry was written. So we call them, let's act upon this at least. Whatever you hanged onto your wall. Just let's act upon. You're a human being. Those students coming out, they say, we are human being. We cannot see this. We cannot suffer. How can you be just, ignoring while the father is holding the plastic bag and, collecting the body part of his son or daughter? How come? It's like, just imagine for a couple seconds. Put yourself on their shoes. How come? You just be, okay, silent, don't worry, have business and forget about it. How come? If you don't care about them, then check your iman. Not only iman, they check your humanity. What kind of human being? Kuffar, LGBT, even going out and say, stop genocide. So what kind of iman you have? What kind of human being are you? So this could open our eyes. Let's be Dawood against Jalut. Those brothers and sisters, whatever they're doing for the sake, I hope and pray, we ask, they're doing for the sake of Allah, they're doing sincerely, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help them and help us. Guide them and guide us. Protect them and protect us. And gather all of us to stand against oppressor. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين وقوموا إلى صلاتكم بارك الله فيكم.
شكرا يا رباه.